Dufford, do you think I could ride into the ground for our final game in Europe on an elephant? No, why not? Hello? Oh, Henry Jones, how you doing, mate? Good. How can I help you here? You want to leave? Why would you want to leave? You want a new challenge? What, playing in the Champions League isn't challenging enough for you all of a sudden? Yeah, mate, that's what I thought. Look, just get on with it and I'll see you in training tomorrow. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 5, Episode 10 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. And today we have two big games, our final home game in the Champions League group stage against Lyon. If there is any chance of us progressing in Europe, we have to win that game. And even then, it's unlikely because our final game is away to Liverpool. And we're also going to play Greenock Morton, I think, is it, in the IRN-BRU Cup or the Caramel Wafer Cup. I've missed something. Tunix Caramel Wafer Cup. That'll be sort of the second game of this episode. But we start in the dynamics because Henry Jones wants to leave as he feels he's achieved everything he can at the club. He wants a new challenge. Yeah, what I basically said to him is no one's interested in you just yet, so let's not worry about you leaving. And he said fine. He says he's happy to stay now. He's still got that slight concern. I don't understand, like, you're playing in the Champions League as a player, you know, that's only ever played in the Welsh League. What more of a challenge do you want? But anyway, realistically, his time's probably come. He's one of the originals, though, so I do want to try and keep a couple of the originals around as long as possible. We'll also have a look at the rest of the dynamics while we're here. Generally, things are good. Team cohesion's very good, considering, you know, we're constantly signing new players. That's actually quite an achievement to have that still there. Dressing room atmosphere is excellent, and the managerial support, as you would imagine, is excellent. The hierarchy, we have our leaders in Waite, Williams, and Henry Jones, who is vice-captain, of course. Highly influential players, just the one in Bus and Brew, and then the sort of everybody else below that. Managerial support, as you would imagine, is relatively strong. And the social groups, we've still got sort of 3 social groups and a couple of hangers-on, but it's not too bad, to be honest. So I'm okay with how things are going. Now, before we get to today's episode properly, there is 2 games to catch you up on. The first is a league game against Clonelly. We took the lead when Dan Williams smashed in a stunner and wrapped up the points with a Ryan Burke penalty. So a comfortable win, should have won by more. Williams and a Burke penalty wrapped it up for us. You can see they were never even in the game, and they did get a red card as well, so we should have won by more. But yeah, we got the 2-0 win, excellent stuff. Next up was, is it Presterton Town? We took an early lead when Simic finished off a clinical counter-attack. He then missed the first half penalty, but got our second goal when Henry Jones picked out his run. And we got a third goal with a Denny Gosset special. We were really good in this game. Goalkeeper, you can see there, was brilliant, made a number of saves. Simic with a double, missed a penalty as well. Gosset with a nice goal there as well. But you can see again, absolutely dominated the match stats. Player ratings tell a story as well. Their only decent player was their goalkeeper. And trust me, guys, he was really good. Made a number of saves. And Simic with the Man of the Match award. The new striker, of course. Hopefully we'll see him against Greenock Morton. I don't think he's going to be cup tied for that or anything. So we'll get a first look at him for that one. I'll have a quick look at the league table before we go and get ready for this game here. But we want to have a look at the league table. We can see we've gone top. Everybody's played the same amount of games. We're 4 points clear of Carnarvon. We are, what's that? Math, 7 points clear of... Yeah, 7 points clear of the New Saints. So we're in a really good spot in the league. Yeah, you can see here that the Champions League doesn't look great. If we beat Lyon today, we would go equal on points with them, but goal difference is likely still going to hurt us. And then we've got to worry about playing Liverpool in the final game. Now, would have already qualified. We top at the top of the group, so maybe there's a chance there somehow that yeah, that they'll go easy on us. But anyway, let's look at what we're doing here. As I said, our final home game of the group stage. We're not the favourites, as you would expect. Our form is decent, but it's not particularly great in Europe. I've got to remember to load up some of these European leagues, I think, if we're going to be in the Champions League. So I don't know too much about Lyon. This is how we're expecting them to play. As you can see, data analysis have taken a week off, but we're trying something different. I get the feeling that... as things stand right now, we're just kind of turning up and hoping that, you know, we keep a clean sheet somehow and nick a draw. Now, we've done that more or less to a decent effect against Shakhtar, but Liverpool and I think Lyon showed us up. So we're going to try and be a little bit more ambitious and sort of play as we would in the league, but sort of differently sort of set up. So we'll try and sort of be more compact and... We're just experimenting at this point because we're essentially out anyway. So Jaycock goes in goal. It's Burke, Gosney, Reece Williams and Sears as the back four. Daniel Williams goes as a deep line playmaker with Tomlinson as a ball winner in midfield next to York. Biggs and Maurice go down the wings. Damien Allmark goes up top. Let's see if this experiment pays off. So there we go, we can see the way they're lining up there. That's actually almost perfect, I think, to give us an idea of if this is going to work or not, because they just have the one man up front. So, yeah, as I said, let me know what you think in the comments. We'll sort of know more at the end of this game, I think. Chris Lewin says, pick up where they left off. I'm going to say, we need to keep the run going. Maybe not the European run, but we're in decent form in the league. Yeah, and we're used to this style of formation as well. And we'll, just see how this goes. As I said, final Champions League game of the season. Hopefully we'll be back in it next season, though we did do really, really well to get this far this year, of course. But yeah, I think we're going to have to try and progress as a club and the way we're playing in Europe. I think it was actually Damien Allmark, a bit of feedback from the striker that kind of suggested that we are gonna have to change the way we play, and we're gonna have to kind of learn as we go, because we don't play this sort of quality opposition outside of the Champions League group stages, really. And we can organise or try and organise. That was a lungy tackle. Try and organise friendlies against them. But you're still not going to really understand. I mean, assuming that they agree to it, we're still not going to really know for sure. How seriously they're playing to sort of read too much into it. So we'll kind of I figure we'll just kind of see how we go here. I mean, they are looking as though they're getting down the sides of us here with relatively easily. We might look to just defend with a little bit more width. The fear, of course, here is that it just opens us up in the middle. But we'll wait and see there. Another free kick for them. Can we get that away? Oh, Jaycock, mate, that is poor. I think it was maybe a header we should have won, but it wasn't great, was it? Demand a bit more. Is he going the wrong way? No, he's just not good enough there, is he? And there we go. We're 1-0 down. And I hate conceding from set pieces in games like this, or any time, but especially in games like this. Yeah, we're looking a little bit anxious and nervous now. Can we get a goal back? We've got an attacking throw-in. It's going to be Sears to take it. He finds Biggs, I think. Ball across. It's there. But, Sam York. Good chance. Allmark still has it. Dinks it to the back post. He really needs to be in there. He's our biggest aerial threat. Reece Williams should pick that up. And that ends the highlight, unfortunately, for us there. Let's give it a get creative. Free kick. Is it going to be Reece Williams? We've seen this. It's Maurice. I don't know if Maurice can take a free kick. Adam Maurice. Oh, it was on target, but it never really looked like it was going to threaten the goalkeeper of Lopez's standing, did it? Ball gets lumped forward. We pick that up there with Burke. What can we do? Burke lumps it forward. There's no other way to describe it than a bit of Tony Pulis inspired football. Lopez has it again. Are we going to play a little bit of rugby here, just like playing for territory rather than possession? Lumps it forward out there. It has been found. Oh, it's not the best defending by Sears. Goes back inside. Across. They're just toying with us, aren't they? Side to side. And it's a decent header. All right, let's try putting a bit more pressure on them, perhaps. Maybe just drop the line a little bit. We're sort of damned if we do and damned if we don't, I think, here, aren't we? Because we're definitely, I mean, we are more opened. Yeah, I mean, it's just a really good header, isn't it? I don't even know. I mean, Sears challenged for it quite well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But the way I kind of see that, it looks like Sears challenged for it well. The other guy was just too good. Ball in. It's headed away. Maurice back for Dan Williams. It's there. It's York. Heads it back down to Gosney. It's a decent ball. Allmark. Oh, Biggs. Just over the bar. Allmark with a towering header on that occasion. Come on, boys. Come on. See, we haven't done too badly. I think what the problem we're going to find as well is I don't think we have the quality of players right now to break down a defense as good as we're playing here. All right, let's say, can we just? There's nothing to lose. Go out there, give it your best shot. I mean, there's literally nothing to lose at this point. We're 2-0 down. We're basically we're going out of the group stage. It's essentially just been confirmed with being 2-0 down at half time here. So just go out there and enjoy it, boys. What if we go with a little bit of passion? There's more to come from everybody else. See if we can get some sort of reaction. There's a part of me that wonders now, do we look to be a little bit more direct? Maybe pass into space. I don't really... see, this is the thing. This is where I run into the problem now, is I don't really know how to set a team up like this, because I don't usually do it. Yeah, so let's try that. All right, let's get stuck in. If we can't beat them, break them. Gosney's on a booking, which is probably dangerous. But we'll see how he goes. Come on, boys. Let's, what do we say? We'll wait for after this highlight here. York with the ball. York is developing into a fine footballer as well, by the way. I'll show you in a second here when we go sort of off screen, off this thing. End of highlight, that's what I'm looking for. What I mean by that. But he's just developing into a really, really good, like a borderline Premier League quality midfielder. So he looks like he's going to be a star for the future for us. Here we go with Burke getting forward. What can he do? Gosney. Back there for Reece Williams. Brings it out. A little bit of patience there. I like this. Oh, Biggs has done his man. Can he get a ball into the box now? Oh, he can't. It's blocked. And is that just going... Oh, he's a mistake. Omar! Block tackle behind for a corner. But that was a decent start, wasn't it? Dan Williams now to knock in the corner. Can we pull a goal back? It's a decent ball in. It's headed away. Gosney is there or thereabouts. He loses out. Oh, and now we're going to get done up the other end now. Oh, it's a good tackle. It's okay, Burke. We'll take that, mate. That's an intelligent foul to make. Let's tell him to concentrate. Sam York, where is he here? Yeah, look at that. He's just developing into a wonderful, wonderful footballer. Passing of 16. We've got a green attribute there, which is amazing. So, yeah, that's Sam York. He's looking a real good player for us. Biggs has picked up a knock. It must be time for Ap Gareth, wouldn't it? Away. Can we get it? Standing there looking at it, boys. Come on. Ball comes back in. Oh, there's no one there, and he's missed it. All right, let's not muck around with injuries. Where is he? Ap Gareth. Can we have another miracle of St. Petersburg where he comes on and turns the game? Is there anybody else? I don't think there's anybody else we want to bring on. Maybe we could look to bring on IRN-BRU for Allmark. Let's play Allmark as an advanced forward for a little bit here and just see if that makes any difference. It's a shame that Biggs looked as though he was being our best player, didn't he? But there we go. So let's get IRN-BRU on. This was another way too, of course, of not having to play weight, was playing with this formation. We lost to them 2-0 away. So, oh, excuse me. We haven't been any worse, necessarily, though. We haven't looked as good. Here's Ap Gareth. Ap Gareth! Oh, Ap Gareth! Why wasn't I starting him? I know, Groundhopper, I know. I should have been starting him from the beginning. Ap Gareth has come on. He's pulled back a goal. It's an absolute wonder strike over the shoulder. I mean, how has he done that with a human leg? It's unbelievable. He's beaten the goalkeeper. Sam York with the assist. It's 2-1 Bala Town. And we've won the second half. And that's fantastic. We'll demand a little bit more. We've got another highlight coming up here. We haven't won the second half yet. We're winning the second half. Tomlinson's got himself a booking. I haven't been convinced by Tomlinson. I think he's a club record transfer as well. And, oh, poor finish there. But he's just not been doing it for us. Let's get Danny Gosset on for him. Central midfielder. And here we go. Maurice, ball in. Oh, in towards IRN-BRU. Just couldn't quite... too many defenders. They're well aware of Luke IRN-BRU, aren't they, in Lyon. Looks like we're going to get caught on the break here, are we? Cherky brings it forward, and it's another shot that goes flying past the post, and nothing of concern there. Come on, let's get this away. It's decent. It's in. Someone went up for it there. I missed who it was. We just missed the header. And that is 3-1, and any chance of a point, another £750,000. Looks like it's gone there. Yeah, someone's... Was it you? It was you, Gosney, I think. Gosney has it. Was it Gosney? Sears or Burke? No, it was definitely Gosney. So there we go. Still a little bit of time here. Can we get a ball up towards us, or is it going to... There we go. Get that Yorkie. Here we go. All right. I'm not completely convinced Sam York has worked as an advanced playmaker. I think he is more of a deep-lying playmaker. IRN-BRU back for York. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Really good strike from Sam York, just over the bar. And that's a good block. Can we get another chance? It doesn't look like we can. With, 30 seconds to go here. And there we go. That's definitely a touch finder from Gosney. Line out, ref. Line out. I don't really know what to make of it. I mean, we conceded 2 goals from set pieces, which is disappointing. Burke's earned himself a booking now, surely. It's not the first time we've seen him do that. We've conceded from 2 set pieces, which is, needless to say, horribly disappointing. Almost 3. I might need to check with this new formation that we've got the set pieces done properly, perhaps. But there we go. I don't think there was too much difference, was there? It was just a more open game. We got a goal, and they got 3 instead of 2. We'll say unlucky. But, yeah. Youthful Bala Town come unstuck. Dan Biggs with a pulled hamstring, so we'll leave that to the physio. Gareth's going to need some game time for him. We're knocked out of the Champions League. But that was always expected, I think, wasn't it? Anyway, guys, wait right there. We'll be back for Greenock Morton in the Tunnocks Caramel Wafer Cup. Okay, welcome back. We're off to Scotland. We're about to face Greenock Morton. We are going to play, I think it's Partick Thistle, should we get past them. And I forget to mention, and the Eagle Eye amongst you will probably have noticed, in the Welsh Cup, we've got Preston Twin Town in the 3rd round. So we'll see them next episode after we play Liverpool, of course. But that's the way the Champions League group stage is shaping up. We're officially knocked out. We can only come bottom now. And with Liverpool to come, I fear for us a little bit, to be honest. So there we go. But anyway, let's focus on what's in front of us here. It's Greenock Morton. They're a Gary Holt-coached team. I recognise the name. I'm assuming from Norwich, but I'm assuming was he a manager there? Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're a balanced, long ball, standoff style of team. Analysis report here, we can see they drew 1-1 against Queen of the South in the league last time. We are expecting them to line up in this sort of formation, so matching us up more or less. There's their heat map, their passing network, and their key passes as well. And this is the team we're sending out. Because we have another European game coming up so soon, I am sort of rotating heavily, so it's all changed. It's Jaycock in goal. It's Newton, of course, the third choice left back is playing this one. The reason it's him, there we go. The reason it's him and not Granger is because Granger's injured. He's decent enough. He's wanted by Lincoln City, so I'm thinking we might even just look to sell him on even as soon as January. It's Lewis, Cooper, and Nichols that make up the rest of the back four. Backhill Benny comes in for this one to play next to Gossé. It's Gareth, it's Waite, and it's Anderson. It's Simic up front. We're going to get a first look at the new boy. Let's see how he does. So there we go, we are matching up man for man, so it is a case of may the best team win, and I'd like to think that would be us. Lewin says, give the players a bit of a morale boost. What do I want to say? So what you can do, it's all over you, have a good one. Enjoy the game today, boys. Just enjoy yourselves, some calm, we have faith, and yeah, let's get out there. So yeah, we're going to try Bruce Anderson out on the left wing today. We've moved past him, to be honest, already, as far as strikers go, I think. He's someone that could be useful as a backup. Oh, not the best win. Might have to do some work on defending set pieces. So I thought maybe it was just a different, sort of quality opposition, and also a case of maybe just I hadn't set up the set pieces as well as I could have on the new formation there. But yeah, that was not the best, and we know the set pieces are set up on this formation, so meticulously set up anyway. Greenock Morton is showing us up a little bit here to start with. That's a lungy tackle, referee. 2-footed, surely. A wet day in Scotland. I think they call that just a regulation pressure on the ball, don't they? Putting a little bit of pressure on us. We've played through that nicely. The pitch does look very narrow too, doesn't it? There's a good ball there for Simic. Can he get a first goal on YouTube? No, the goalkeeper sticks out a hand and a foot and makes the save. And that is agricultural straight into about row G or H there, it looked like. Come on, boys. Let's give it a get creative. And you just get the feeling, narrow pitch, wet day, this is going to be tough, isn't it? If we can get the first goal, I'd feel a lot better about life. Cooper, he goes all the way back to Jaycock. Get the mouse cursor out of the way. Jaycock up there for Joe Lewis. Lewis lumps it forward. Simic is there. I'm not sure if that was a Simic header. I think it was to Anderson. Anderson, terrible pass, but no, we're not even going to pick it up. And we're looking... not fantastic here, are we? Let me know what you think too in the Champions League of that formation. Do we go with wingers away to Liverpool, or do we go back to what sort of got us this far? And that's a really nice goal, to be fair to them. 10 minutes in and we're 1-0 down. And we're looking very much the second best team just at the second. Let's tell them to concentrate. And that was just a good goal, wasn't it? They've moved it around. They've moved us around. Newton coming in from the left wing there is probably that was the mistake, wasn't it? But yeah, maybe we shouldn't have played Newton in this one. They're all looking overwhelmed, which is excellent. That's just what we wanted. Let's give it a show some passion, perhaps. Goal kick coming up. Can we win this ball, please? Yes, we can. Nice ball down there for Simic. Simic beats his man. Can he finish? Second time of asking. Yes, he can. Virgo Simic gets his 4th for the club. His 4th for the season. It's an Ap Gareth assist. And that is much, much more like it there, boys. It's demand a little bit more of that. It wasn't the best goal kick. We've won it here with Ap Gareth. Knocked it down. Simic beats his man with that excellent first touch. And then this time he does have the finish to beat the goalkeeper. Nicely done, sir. May we see many, many more of those in the years to come, please. Or see a season or two anyway before we outgrow you as a striker as well. Because that seems to be what happens. We outgrow strikers as soon as we sign them. We are on top. We have been the better team. Unfortunately, though, the scoreboard doesn't reflect that for us. We're coming in towards half-time. Their goalkeeper is one of the best players on the field for them. So that tells a story, doesn't it? We have been the better team. We just need to make sure that we go out there and finish the job now. What do we want to say? Get back out there. Keep going. 1 goal. We're not doing badly if everyone keeps working hard. What do we want to say to that? To be honest, lads, I don't know how we're not winning. You're playing very well. No, that sounds like it's going to be complacency, doesn't it? What about an assertive? We're not doing badly. If everyone continues the hard work, you'll win this. Players that aren't playing well, we won't be afraid to tell them. Neither fullback is doing a particularly good job. Backheel Benny's not had a great day. Not even by his standards. So he hasn't done any backheels yet. So that's a positive. We're very happy with Simic. We're quite happy with Ap Gareth. Everybody else here, there's room for improvement, I would say, as my school reports used to say on a regular basis. There we go. Some faith and some faith. And let's get back out there. If we keep doing what we're doing, don't give up silly goals, then we should be fine here. Lewis brings it forward. Back for Cooper. Kick-off highlight here, of course. There it is for Ap Gareth. Nice ball inside for Gossé. Gossé, that's a little bit wayward, isn't it? I'm wondering, wet, rainy day up in Scotland. Let's try lowering this tempo down a little bit. Backheel Benny nods it down. Wait for Gossé. Wait's been quiet again here, hasn't he? Ap Gareth brings it forward. Can he get a cross in? He can. It's headed away, though. Can we get to the second ball? No, we can't. Lumped forward. Cooper's there. Can't find a teammate. And they keep bringing it forward as Greenock Morton. There we go. There's a good header down there from Lewis. Now we go lump it forward aimlessly. Boys, come on. Oh, there is a heavy touch. Anderson pounces. He squares it for Simic. Simic makes them pay. And early doors in the second half. We're 2-1 up. And that was, I think, weather-induced, that one, wasn't it? I do wonder if maybe we're going to have to suck it up and just play a little bit longer ball here. That was a terrible touch by the defender. Just pass it back to your goalkeeper, mate. But that's all right. Simic tucks it away nicely. 5th goal for him now already in his Bala Town career. And he's looking a good player, isn't he? The more and more games he plays for us, he had to learn the language as well. So obviously, you know, as he learns the language and just settles in generally, he'll continue to improve. So I think we've got a good one there. I should say too, BRU did sign his contract extension as an emergency backup. So he will be here for the years to come. We'll see him less and less. To be honest, Simic on a hat-trick. Shot blocked by the defender. It looked like it may have been going wide in any case. Work to do here from the set piece. And we're definitely going to have to do a session on defending from free kicks, aren't we? That was very, very lucky for us that it didn't end up in the back of the net. Jaycock plays it out there for Nichols to bring it forward. What can he do? I'm wondering, if we're exploiting the flanks? I think we are. Let's not do that. Here we go with Ap Gareth. What can he do? Oh, Ap Gareth. Tackers, but no, he's actually giving the ball away in the end there. But I like the attempt. I think, yeah, the wingers, or exploiting the wingers, it's silly the more I see this game. We shouldn't have been doing that. A lumped ball forward. Boys, bring it down. Play it on the ground, for the love of God. Gossé with the ball. There we go. Always trust Denny to do the right thing. Ap Gareth locks it long. Simic gets onto that. Can he get his hat-trick? Oh, it's ambitious from there, but there wasn't too much support. There's another crack at it as well. And we find ourselves on the hour mark. Hopefully now, if we don't have to, they'll play through the middle, play a little bit more sensibly. And yeah, we'll see this game out. All right, free kick of our own. Not his name. Gossé knocks it in. It's Lewis. Oh, and Wait's That was going in, and James Wade... Oh, it hasn't been given. It has been given. All right, I take it back, James. Well done, mate. Only a second goal of the season for him. I think he needed it more than Joe Lewis did. But was it going in anyway? Has he needlessly nicked the goal? Oh, he is onside. The defender may have got a foot to it. So, yeah, you can make an argument that he had to get something on it just to make sure. He's only just onside, though, isn't he? But you only just have to be onside, and that still counts. We've come straight back for a kickoff highlight again. We scored from the kickoff at the beginning of the half. Can we score from the kickoff after getting the third goal as well? Doesn't look like it right now. Doesn't look like it's going to be a Greenock Morton highlight. Daisy cutter, just wide. That's fine. We'll take that. Demand more, boys. Is there anybody you want to give some game time to on the bench? Let's give our youngster a game for Danny Gosset. We've seen a little bit of Curtis Owen so far, but very, very high potential. Came through in last season's youth intake. So it's a good game for him. And we might leave it at... No, we'll give Ewan Dixon a game as well, because another one of our youngsters that's coming through. We just need to get his dribbling and finishing up. If we can improve those stats, we've got a real star, and I think potentially in our hands in him. But as things stand right now, he's just a passer. He's not a finisher. Backheel Benny squares it there for the youngster Owen. What can he do? Keeps it going. Nichols and Owen exchange passes. Forward for Ap Gareth. What can he do? Ap Gareth back for Owen. He's going to put his foot through one. No, he's sensible. He takes his time. Ap Gareth loses out, does he? He does. We should get that back, though. Joe Lewis is there. Forward for Dixon. Back for Lewis. What are we going to do with it? There we go. Backheel Benny. Nice. Oh, that's a red card, ref. That's a red card. Get him off the field. That's disgusting. Even in Scotland, that's disgusting, surely. Give them some praise. They're down to 10. And this will be us into the semi-finals of the Tanix Caramel Wafer Cup. I'm hungry just thinking about it. And there we go. We just see it out in the end. A comfortable win. We came from behind technically because I did get the first goal, of course. But a Simic double, a Waite goal, and well done, boys. That's a good win. So there we go, we win the IRN-BRU quarter-final. Quality of possession tells. It is Partick Thistle in the semi-final. Now, Partick Thistle are a decent team, aren't they? They're third in the Scottish Championship. So that's going to be tough. That is definitely going to be tough. And Simic on form is just already looking to be an absolute star for us. Hasn't played too many games in the league, but 4 starts, 1 off the bench, 5 goals. Thank you very much. We'll take that and run. That's a really good start to his Bala Town career. But guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. A 3-1 loss and a 3-1 win. Let me know what you think in the comments of the formation. What tweaks would you make? We go to Anfield next. We'll come back for that. Our final game in the Champions League group stage for the season. Final game in Europe for the season. Do we go back to the tried and trusted 5 across the back? Or do we look to persist with wingers and see if there is something there for us? Yeah, I mean, it was 3 headers, I think, against Lyon. So maybe we weren't as bad as the scoreline looks there. Anyway, guys, I've been Aussie Bell. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.